Welcome back to another video on Costa Rica. I'm really excited to talk about this video because this is a tour I've been trying to take for 3 or 4 years now, and I could never get on it before for reasons, mainly because there didn't have enough people to facilitate the tour. But finally, I was able to do this tour. It's a little unique compared to other tours I've taken. It's not on the nature. It's an urban one, I guess you could say. But before I go any further, just let me apologize for some of the video quality is a little bit suspect. It was kind of very dim where I was recording, and it just came out a little bit grainy, but I think you're still going to enjoy the visuals. This tour is called the Tiquicia Viewpoint, and as the name implies, the main feature is the view. I'll show you the view near the end of the video. The other main feature of this tour is there's a dance performance. That I'm going to put in a separate video that should be out at the same time as this video is out. The other main features of this tour is there's a really nice meal that's included, and it's really the story and the history of this area, which I'll go into right now.
So this people, it will be used to reduce the sugar cane juice and turn it into a melasse, okay, to a syrup, just like México. Luego esa melaza muy caliente es líquida.
The location of this tour is called Mirador Tiquicia, and it's located in an area just outside of the main capital city of San Jose. It's called San Antonio de Escazú. To put it simply, this is where all the rich and elite people of Costa Rica live. Now, for an area that's full of the rich elites, they like to be called brujas or brujos, and the reason for that is the history of the area. Back when the Spanish had control over Costa Rica, they would come to this area and they would basically steal the crops and other items from the natives in this area. But the natives, they were smart and clever people, and they knew this area. And this area is full of caves. So what they would do is they would take their crop and other items they wanted to keep from the Spaniards, they put them in the cave and camouflage them. And anytime the Spaniards would come around, they would see them coming, they would run over the hill, go on the other side, disappear into the caves, and as the Spaniards came up chasing after them, they would understand where they went. They just seemed like they disappeared in thin air. So the Spanish started calling them witches or brujas. And so that's why today, even though this is an area of the rich and elite and powerful Costa Rica, they actually enjoy being called brujas because of that history. This facility, Mirador Tiquicia, is an old plantation house, back when there wasn't any indoor plumbing or electricity and barely any roads. Since then, obviously, it's been modernized, and now it also has a small, simple museum. It's not over elaborate, but they have these placards you see here, giving you some historical tidbits, and they do have some other artifacts. It's a rather small museum, but it's very charming. I'm really glad after so many years that I finally got to do this tour. I don't understand why it's not more popular. It's very interesting. It's got great food. It's a great entertainment. I guess maybe when people think about Costa Rica, they think about doing something more in nature, like zip lining or go on the river rafts. But this is also really a great experience, in my opinion. But I am kind of bearing the lead here. Like I said, the two main features of this tour is the performance that's done in the evening called the Tika Night Show, and like I said, that'll be in its own separate video that should be out at the same time as this one, so I'll put a link in the description. You can check out the playlist, and it should be suggested to you at the end of this video. But then the other great feature is the view, which is why it's called the Tiquicia Viewpoint. It just so happens that at this location on this hill, you can get a really great view of the Central Valley. You can see San Jose, the capital city, and all these other communities that surround the area. It's just breathtaking and really beautiful, as you can see here on screen.
That's where we have the best view of the metropolitan area. Ahora, vean ustedes a la izquierda. Take a look here at the left-hand side. Ven un momento a la izquierda, al fondo, donde de repente hay un gran parche negro, aquí casi escondido a la izquierda de la montaña. There is a place where all over the sudden, on the left-hand side, almost behind that mountain, there is a patch with no light. Right here at the left. Can you see? It's a patch with no light here at the left-hand side. Ese es el aeropuerto. That's the airport.
Oh, okay.
La ciudad de San José está aquí donde se ve este edificio rojo de que está cambiando de color. Ese es el Banco Nacional. So this building right here, we see it's changing colors. This is National Bank. Okay? This is San José downtown. Luego, ustedes observan, vean esto que es Vean ustedes algo sumamente interesante que incluso los costarricenses muchos no saben. Look how interesting because some Costa Ricans they don't even know about it. Vean ustedes aquí recto. Straight, right here, straight. Vean ustedes que hay un grupo de luces que son más amarillas que el resto. Casi no hay luces blancas. Y todas están bien organizadas, lineated, and they are yellow. And there's almost no white light in the middle. Lo ven?
Yeah.
Straight up. Can you see?
Yeah.
You see all those lights?
Yeah.
Okay, esa es la ciudad de Heredia, que tiene su propia producción eléctrica diferente al resto del área metropolitana. Utiliza una cantidad de watts diferente y produce que el alumbrado público de lejos se vea más amarillo. Okay, that's the Heredia city. And Heredia city, it has its own power company, which is different to the rest of the country, which different watts power by different amount of watts of power. So producing that from far, the lights becomes a little bit yellow.
So it might be a little bit more difficult to book this tour, but if you get the opportunity, I highly recommend it. And with that, I'll wrap this video up. Make sure to check out the other video of the musical and dance performance. And until next time, take care.